Look at photographs of any major city from the 1800s. The buildings are massive, ornate, multi-story structures with columns, domes, arched windows, and decorative facades so elaborate they would cost billions to replicate today. But the historical record tells us these cities were frontier settlements, built by hand with 19th century technology, populated by relatively small communities with limited resources. The math doesn't work. The architecture doesn't match the story. Researchers cataloging what has come to be called the Tartarian Empire theory point to a specific pattern. Across North America, Europe, Russia, and Australia, a consistent architectural style appears in the mid to late 1800s, grand classical buildings, symmetrical star-shaped city layouts, and an infrastructure that implies a level of coordination, wealth, and technical capacity that simply did not exist in the historical populations attributed to those locations. The star fort phenomenon is the most concrete evidence. Hundreds of star-shaped fortifications appear globally, from the 15th through 18th centuries, on every inhabited continent. Military historians attribute them to anti-cannon defense strategies. But many of these structures, including Palmanova in Italy, Fort McHenry in the United States, and dozens of others, incorporate energy principles. Their geometry channels and focuses electromagnetic fields in ways that are measurable with modern instruments. They weren't just defensive. They were functional installations of a technology we have not yet officially rediscovered. The official timeline of civilization may be significantly shorter than what actually occurred. The next episode is already in my profile. Subscribe so you don't miss it. The mud flood hypothesis points to a specific and strange anomaly in global architecture. Throughout Europe, Russia, Central Asia, and North America, there are thousands of buildings whose ground floors appear to be completely buried. First-floor windows sit at or below street level. Doors open into walls. Staircases begin underground. Standard explanations suggest gradual accumulation of urban debris, street raising for sewage systems, or building over time. But the scale and geographic distribution of this phenomenon suggests something more systemic. Researcher John Levi and others have cataloged photographic evidence of 19th century construction projects in which entire districts appear to be excavated rather than built from scratch. Workers appear to be digging out pre-existing structures, not laying foundations. The basement levels of many European cathedrals and public buildings contain architectural details, ornamental stonework, vaulted ceilings, decorated columns that are inconsistent with utilitarian below-grade construction. Geologist Randall Carlson has documented evidence of catastrophic flooding events in the geological record, including the Missoula floods of approximately 13,000 years ago, which reshaped vast portions of North America overnight. The Younger Dryas impact hypothesis, published in peer-reviewed journals including the Proceedings of the National Academy of Sciences, proposes a cometary impact event around 12,900 years ago that caused massive wildfires, floods, and a mini ice age. A global catastrophic event would not just reset populations. It would bury infrastructure under meters of sediment in a geological instant. What if the 19th century wasn't building a new civilization? What if it was excavating an old one? The next episode is already in my profile. Subscribe so you don't miss it. The free energy architecture argument completes the picture in the most unsettling way. Nikola Tesla's patents describe a system for extracting electrical energy from the ionosphere and transmitting it wirelessly to receivers anywhere on Earth. His Wardenclyffe Tower, built on Long Island and demolished in 1917, was designed to do exactly this. It was shut down when his financial backer J.P. Morgan discovered the system would make metered electricity impossible to monetize. Now examine the architectural record again. Those grand 19th century buildings, the domed public halls, the ornate hotels, the illuminated World's Fair pavilions, all appear to predate the electrical grid. Many are depicted in period photographs radiating light from sources that existing historical accounts cannot fully explain. Gas lighting cannot produce the uniform, brilliant illumination visible in some images. The towers, the spires, the domed roofs, these are not decorative. In Tesla's electrical system, height, metal, and geometry are functional components. Domes concentrate atmospheric electricity. Spires collect it. Grounded foundations discharge it through the earth. The buildings were the power system. A civilization existed before the one we have been told about. It was global. It was technically sophisticated. It was catastrophically disrupted. And the fragments of its infrastructure are still standing all around us, repurposed, misunderstood, and officially unacknowledged. And once you see this, you cannot unsee it. The next episode is already in my profile. Subscribe so you don't miss it.